Hey everybody, Kyle here with Spicer Designs. Welcome back to the channel. Bear with me. Bear with me here. This is going to be a very raw, unedited video. I got a lot of things I want to cover, questions that you guys have been asking, and I want to address them. This is the easiest way to do it. I've got some noise. We've got a new tool in the shop. I'm not really supposed to show this yet. Very cool tool, very special project. Should be a good video. I will tell you one thing about that. It's been very frustrating. It's been a huge learning curve. I will tell you that it is a desktop CNC milling machine. I think it's going to be really nice to have in the shop, but holy shit, CNC milling is pretty complicated. Sorry about the background, the Ford. I didn't have enough time to pull the Chevy in. Oop, whoops. Hope I didn't scratch it. Oh, who cares? All right, hopefully you can't really hear the milling machine. I got the mic on the right side of my hat. That is actually a really cool project, and it's got a really tight deadline. I'm already way behind because I had to learn how to use it. I'm really looking forward to that video. It's not quite going the way I planned, but whatever. Oh, now the AC kicked on too. That's great. Son of a I just need something in my hand. I am going to show you this. It's pretty cool. So I've had a lot of questions from you guys via the YouTube comments, emails, Instagram messages, Facebook messages, all kinds of crap. And I'm getting a lot of the same questions, so I figured I would just make a quick little update video and address it. It's just a lot easier for me to make a video and answer the questions for more people at one time. You know what I mean? That is taking forever. Oh, what I was gonna say was the very small item that I'm milling is going to take 19 hours, and I am only 20%. I still have 17 hours left. Actually, the elapsed time is 4 hours and 20 minutes. It's insane, and it's only a small, like 2x2 piece of some form of metal, and I don't even know if it's going to work. It's honestly probably not going to work. It's like the 50th try. First thing I wanted to address, getting a lot of questions on shirts, merch, hoodies, hats. That is all a work in progress. I've been very overwhelmed and consumed by this website here lately. I have a very competent individual, Bradley Beach, who is working on the website. He's doing a fantastic job. He's basically waiting for me at this point. I'm trying to gather all the inventory. I just ordered 600 shirts. I ordered 200 hats, and the next order I'll be putting in is for hoodies. I have some other things that I'm working on with some other brands that I work with. It's gonna be really great for the channel, hopefully great for you guys, and it's going to streamline the entire process. I cannot wait to get this website launched. I'm hoping sometime around the end of August we'll be launching the website. So we'll have shirts and hats available, hopefully some sticker kits. There's a bunch of other things I'm going to continue to add to the website as time goes on. The next thing is going to be hoodies, and I have some other stuff for the excavator that I'll be adding on there that I'm working with someone else on, another brand. Anyways, you'll see all that. It's all coming very soon. So that answers the question with the website and the merch. It's all a work in progress. It's happening. It's coming soon. The next update, and this will be on the website so you can easily navigate to it. Typically, I add Amazon affiliate links in all of my comments on the videos. I just kind of pin it up there on the top. It is a great way to support the channel. It doesn't cost you any extra. Basically just takes a little bit more money out of Jeff Bezos' pocket and puts a little teeny tiny bit in my pocket. Every little bit of income that I have coming in throughout the month adds up, and it helps me, provide for my family and continue to do the YouTube stuff. So if you don't mind, definitely click on those links. Even if you don't buy that product, if you click the link and it takes you to Amazon, no matter what you buy, it will give me a small commission. So if you click on a link for a ratchet strap and you end up going on there and you buy a Peloton, I will get a small commission for that. It is greatly appreciated. But the update I wanted to give you is I created an Amazon storefront. So I've categorized certain categories: equipment, truck and trailer, shop stuff. Basically, I have created lists of all the preferred things that I use in the shop for truck and trailering, and some of the equipment use stuff. I'll pin that link in the comments so you can go check that out. One of the things I wanted to show you was this. I just ordered this, no one sent this to me. I found a little bit of an issue when I was using my lock-in lube for my grease gun. When I was greasing the excavator, there was a lot of spots that you can't really reach with the lock-in lube because it's a little bit, you know, larger and robust. So I actually found this kit where it gives you all kinds of attachments that you can plug into your lock-in lube. Yeah, so here are all the little extensions and accessories, I guess. So you just clip your lock-in lube on the one end, and then it gives you, you know, this little needle deal on the other end. You've got a right angle, so you clip it on inside there, just a regular Zerk, and then you've got like a right angle, some kind of a little needle attachment, another longer needle attachment, and I think this is like your typical extension from a Zerk to a Zerk, except it's like kind of concave, and you just kind of press it in there. Oh, I don't know why I'm kind of shaking right now. I just kind of ran around and did a bunch of stuff, so I think and I had a Red Bull. Another one, right angle, that's actually for the bedroom. But this little kit right here for the lock and lube will be in the Amazon storefront. But if you have a piece of equipment, I would recommend it. Actually, I wouldn't recommend it because I haven't even used it yet, so I don't know if it's any good. I mean, I thought it looked good enough for me to buy. I thought I would just share it with you. The next thing, I mentioned, you know, every little bit of income that comes in for the channel, you know, adds up and allows me to do this. Some of you guys may or may not know this. I was a union electrician for 20 years. I got into the apprenticeship when I was 19 years old, and up until like 3.5 years ago when we moved down south here, about 4 hours away from where we grew up, I had quit my job, sold everything, and we moved down here, and I basically had like a 1-year window to make the whole YouTube thing work. Fortunately, it is working out, and this is my full-time job. So making videos and making content, doing these brand deals, all the things that I'm doing, this is my full-time job, and this is how I provide for my family. Huge thanks to all you guys for supporting the channel over the years and watching the videos. Watching the videos all the way through tremendously helps the channel. That retention is super important. Another thing I've had multiple comments on are like ads in the videos. Not ads that I do, like YouTube ads, like commercials outside of the video. Those ads I cannot control. I don't select those ads to be in certain places. I don't get to pick how many there are. Well, back up there. You can go in there and add spots for ads. You can actually add a lot. I don't do any of that. I let YouTube do it all, so whatever you see there is out of my control. I'm not trying to get you guys any more ads than I have to, so I let YouTube handle it, and that's pretty much the minimum. I do get a lot of emails from you guys where you're just kind of sharing your story. Maybe you bought a piece of equipment, or maybe you bought like a bull excavator, maybe you bought a Bobcat, maybe you bought a Liberty trailer, or a WaySafe hitch, and you just want to email me and tell me about it. I think that's great. I read all those emails, and I spend a lot of time responding to all those emails. I do the absolute best I can to respond to everybody. When you leave a comment on videos, I read every single one of them. It is getting more and more difficult to respond to all of them. I try to heart all of the comments that are genuinely positive. We're starting to get, you know, anywhere from 200 to 400 comments on a video, and it's difficult to go through them all and respond to them, but I do read them all. That is something that is very important to me. As you guys have supported the channel, I want to, you know, at least read what you have to say. I've got some things in the works on a hydraulic press brake, so that was the plan. That's why I have this 240 volt 20 amp outlet right there. Eventually this is going to be just getting relocated in the shop. This is going to be a really cool addition. I'm really looking forward to it. I still plan on coming over here very soon and building some racking. I have a new piece of equipment that I decided I'm going to go pick up actually from Boss Tables. They offer another really cool piece of equipment I'm going to be purchasing from them. As most of you guys know, this is not technically my table. I have partnered with Boss Tables. They are just an absolutely great company, and this table is an absolute tank, and I love it. What I will tell you is if for some reason something goes south and they want this table back, I would be purchasing it from them. This table is not leaving the shop. After I've used it, there's just nothing else that I want. That's the one for me. Not a plug, I'm just giving you an update. Spicy dump. A lot of people want to see this again. Trust me, I do too. I want to get it done and honestly get it the hell out of the shop. So it's kind of basically where I left it off. I need to pull the old piece of sheet metal off this bed, get it all sandblasted. I'm going to cut out a new piece of sheet metal for the bed, re-weld it on, and I'm going to have the whole thing powder coated. So that'll be the next step on the spicy dump. I want to get this thing wrapped up very soon. So I will be getting back on this. I just have a lot of stuff I'm working through right now. I'll also be making more videos with the Bull excavator. This is the 20X. It's a nice little machine. It's actually very smooth. If you guys are interested, I've already got some videos out on this, but I will have some more stuff. I think this thing only has like 5 hours on it. It's just been sitting here. I also have a massive stack of wood. This is all from the woodworker shop. You guys, I'm sure, saw the shop edition. We got a lot of new subscribers where I put all that tongue and groove up and kind of finished out that whole wall. Well, I still have to do that to this wall and this wall. I'll be back on that this winter, basically when I'm stuck inside and I can't do anything else outside. But I'm taking advantage of the weather right now and getting stuff done on this property. It's become a massive burden, all the work that I have to do on the house and the pond and the driveway, all the tree removal. There's just, it's kind of crazy. It's really actually holding me back from a lot of the things that I want to do with the channel, with the website, cool projects. So bear with me on that. Once I get through all of the housework, it's going to be full steam ahead on some really cool projects. Anyone that's wondering, the toilet is just working great. I used it a couple times yesterday. It flushes really well. I did a little work on the venting. It's just sucking the turds right down. I don't even know where they're going, but it's just working great. I like to leave the door open so that room can breathe. And honestly, I kind of just like showing off that big old hunk of porcelain. Next thing I want to address real quick, I'm going to breeze right over this because I think everyone pretty much understands how this works. I work with a handful of different brands. I try to really stick with brands that are just good companies. I'm trying to gear everything more toward, you know, US based companies. Liberty trailers, Liberty's right out of Indiana, Mongo's out of Indiana, Boss Tables, they're out of Iowa. So these are great companies that I really want to go all in with and really help support them. So you're going to see more stuff from them on the website once that's all done. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of the power station videos. That's why I post them during the weekdays as a bonus video. Those videos are extremely important to the channel. For one, I really do like power stations. I think they're interesting. I think they're very useful. I use the ones that I have all the time. I have power stations backing up my entire house, and I was doing some milling with this machine last night. It was probably 3 hours into the project out of 19 hours. We had a storm come through and we lost power for a split second, and it was just enough to shut down the machine and reset it. So I had to come back out here at like 10 o'clock at night and reset everything and restart the whole milling process over again. And I thought, which I didn't do and I should have, I was going to plug in one of the power stations in series to that machine so I could use it as a UPS. That way if we did lose power anymore throughout the night, it would stay on and it wouldn't lose power. So I just continue to find more and more uses for them, and I've been making a solid effort of tying those power station videos into actual projects so that they're more interesting for you guys. And it seems like you guys have been liking them, and I've been enjoying making them more versus just setting it on the table and talking about all the specs and features. Those videos are just, they're all over the place and everyone's sick of seeing them. So thank you for understanding what that's all about. Those videos pay really well, and they're a huge reason why I can continue to do what I'm doing along with you guys watching those videos. So thank you. Next thing is, a lot of people don't realize with these brand deals is you don't see how much of these deals that I pass up. I'm not even exaggerating here. Not that I could do this anyway, but on a daily basis, I'm getting anywhere from 20 to 30 emails of a bunch of knick-knack crap. I mean, some of the stuff is good stuff. Like I had Greenworks reach out and they wanted to send me an entire 24-volt cordless Greenworks toolkit. And I don't even respond to them. I just delete them because I don't want to clutter up the channel with a bunch of knick-knack crap. And a lot of these deals, they're actually willing to pay money on top of sending the product, which is great. I just want you guys to know I'm turning down money and product because I don't feel that it fits what I do on the channel. You know, I try to keep those products relatable to what I'm doing, whether it's excavator stuff, truck and trailer, property, DIY projects, shop, fabricating, plasma table. I try to keep it related. So you're not going to see ads on this channel for like AG1 or for dog food or for socks, VPNs. And let me just be clear about this. I'm not trying to dog anybody that's doing those ads. They're quick 60-second ads typically. They're making some money. It's a great way to help support the channel. Those companies and those ads are very valuable. I just have other opportunities that I'd rather focus on more and kind of just wean out some of the stuff that just doesn't relate to what I'm doing. So I just want you guys to understand that's kind of my thought process on the ads and the integrated ads, the sponsor deals, the brand deals. I hope I explained that clearly, because there's a lot of variables to that I just don't have time to get into, and I'm sure no one really wants to hear all those details anyway. The other thing, I am going to make a solid attempt to get over to Harlan Days on August 1st. That is a Saturday. So if you guys are already planning on going there to see Neil from Dig Drive DIY's Bronco build and Austin and Elizabeth from North Country Restorations, I should be there Saturday, hopefully. Austin and Elizabeth have become good friends. They're building a great channel. If you guys haven't seen them yet, definitely go check them out. I just talked to Austin last night on the phone and I gave him a compliment. The dude is just on a different level. His attention to detail and the skill sets that he has acquired over the years. I mean, I just turned 41 and I think Austin said he was also 41. I feel old, and I'm sure Austin feels old too, but in the big scheme of things, we're still pretty young. And I'm very impressed with all of the skills that he has developed in such a short time. I mean, he's doing everything on that Bronco, from, you know, suspension work, body work, paint job, motor work, electrical, upholstery. It's just unbelievable. And the stuff that he's turning out is just next level. So if you haven't seen North Country Restoration, go check it out. Also, huge credit to Elizabeth, Austin's wife. Her editing skills for the short time they've had the YouTube channel are just amazing. She's doing a fantastic job filming, editing videos, doing posts on Instagram, and kudos to them. Go check them out. I'll leave a link for their channel down in the description. I'm sure most of you guys already know Neil from Dig Drive DIY. He's freaking killing it too. Anyways, hopefully I will be there and I get to meet some of you guys. I know there's a handful of Neil's viewers that don't like me because I've said on the channel. They basically made a pretty quick judgment on me because I cuss from time to time, and that's okay. That's their right. But at the end of the day, Neil actually knows me. Austin and Elizabeth actually know me, and they seem to like me. So I'm thankful that they didn't make a quick judgment on me just because I heard a couple cuss words come out of my mouth. I think we've all had a potty mouth from time to time throughout our lives anyway. Pretty relatable. I'm not going to get into all that. Other than that, I have some other big things happening that I'll announce as time goes on. I feel like my content hasn't been that good lately, and I'm fully aware of that. I'm not really doing some of the stuff that I'd like to be doing as far as content, but there's a lot of other outside things that are happening that are consuming a lot of my time. So trust me, I am doing my best. I'm working my ass off and trying to really build this into something that is enjoyable for you guys to watch and brings value to you guys as well. So thank you all for supporting the channel. Thank you for taking the time to watch the videos, liking videos, commenting on the videos, sharing the videos, telling friends about it, buying shirts and hats and wearing them around. I really do appreciate it. That is all I have for this one. Hopefully I see some of you guys Saturday at Harlan Days, but that's all I got for this one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. And the next one is going to be this Saturday, and I'll just give you a little tidbit of what's going on there. I did something here by the shop that I probably shouldn't have done. I probably should have hired it out, and I definitely shouldn't have done it by myself. There's a certain section of that video where there's a pretty good amount of bleeps, but it should be a good video. That's going to post this Saturday. And basically when I get done, today is Tuesday, the 28th, I have to go out there right now and get that video wrapped up so I can get it edited along with this video, but I can't edit it because I'm using the laptop right now for this milling project. So I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, but that's for me to figure out. Peace.